Okay, now let's start working on this amazing team section. So we are going to prepare, we are going to code for something like this. So let's move on to the browser and start working on it. And here, let's start writing the code. First of all, I want to go with the comments. Team. And of team. Excuse me. And then I want to go with section. Assign it a class of team section and margin top 5. And then there would be an ID, and the ID would be team. Let's write some as division and container, and then again division, assigning it a class of text center, and then within this text center h2, and then class of section heading, and then text would be uppercase. Here let's write our amazing team. Let me bring it here. Okay, our amazing team. I should copy and paste it, but I forgot to do that, so just bear with me. We have only one or two lines more. So heading 3, class, and then section, and then subheading, and then within this let's go with text muted. And here let's write some dummy text of 5 words, and then after, okay, this is the end of our title. Yeah, let's write end of title, and then after let's start coding for, let me write a division, assigning it a class of raw, then another division, assigning it a class column large 4, and then division, assign it a class of team member. Let me have a glass of water. Okay. Team member, and then with this I want to have another class that would be bound. I'm going to use this bound class in my CSS. And go with division, have another class, and this should be image bound. I'm so sorry, there is some problem in my throat. Okay, then image source, and the source would be images, and here I go with the team, and alt text, do it for SEO purpose. I'm not going to do anything here right now. And then let's create another division, assigning it a class, and this should be a content class, and then there would be a heading 4, assigning it a class of text dark, and the heading would be Jessica Chan. Then a paragraph, assign it a class of text muted. And some dummy text, lorem ipsum. Text could be 15 words. And now let me bring it here in the middle of the screen. It would be more easier for you to see what's going on. And okay. And look what I have done here, and look, this is also the mistake I've made. Now here, this is the end of the first one. Okay, let's save it and let's see what's going on. So here, okay, so we have an image here. We need to style it, of course. So let's get this from here. Let's copy it and paste it for a couple of times. Free. And here let's change the images. The second image. The second image could be John Doe, the team 2, and the title for this would be John Doe. And the third one, this could be team 3, and for this the title would be Jack Smith. Let's save it. Let's see what's going on in the browser. Okay, so we have these 3 images. We need to set them or style them in CSS. Let's move on to our CSS and start working on this. So here let's have a comment for team. Okay, so we have our class bound, and let's use the position for this bound class would be relative, and then width would be 280 pixels, and then height would be 400 pixels, and then margin 20 pixels, and then 0. Let's save it. Let's see. Okay, nothing makes any kind of effect on this thing. Let's prepare the style sheet well, and then we will be back. And then let's go and say overflow hidden. And next would be bound image bound class. Where is image bound bound image bound. Okay. And here let's go with the background. The background would be black, and then I want to go with the clip path here, and this should be a clip path. Here it could be circle, and then 400 pixels at center, and this could be 100 pixels. then go with some transition for 0.5 seconds and some transition delay of 0.5 seconds. Let's save it. Okay, so right now nothing happens here. Again, let's go and write bound hover and then image bound, and it will be clip path, and then the circle, and here the circle would go with 80 pixels at center and 100 pixels. Then it will go with transition, and this time transition again. This would be, and this time the transition is transition delay for 0 seconds. Let's check and see. Okay, so it's working, but we need to work on some other things also. And then what is next? The next thing is, we have done with this clip path and circle bound. Now let's go with this. Let me bring it here in the middle of the screen. Go with the bound class and then image bound. It's the class image bound. Oops. And image img, and then the position here I don't want to go with relative, it would be absolute position, absolute. And then top would be 0. Left would be 0. Bottom would be 0. Width 100%. Height 100%. Excuse me, I'm having some throat problem. Let me have some water. Okay, so I'm sorry, my apologies for this inconvenience. And height is 100%. Now let's go and let's have an object fit, not if, object fit. This would be cover. Okay, so we are going to now organize this text. Object fit is cover. Now we have to go with the content, and for that bound and then content, anti-content, and then here content for this would be position, for the content would be absolute. Left would be 0. Width would be 100%. height again 100%. I'm sorry, I mistook here. Left at 0, bottom, and bottom, I have to add a bottom here. Bottom is 0, width is 100%, and height is 55%. Then I have to go with the padding. This would be 20 pixels, and then box sizing. Box sizing, and then border box, and then text, align center. Let's see. Okay. It's working. Now let's bring it here in the middle of the screen for you guys to see what's going on. Here we are going to use a class bound with the current class of heading 2, and here the margin would be 0 and padding would be 0. And now let's go with the same selector. Let's select it, copy it, paste it, and then let's go with another one. This would be bound and content, bound content, and P, and then we have to go with the opacity. Opacity would be 0 here. Transition 0.5 seconds. Then transform, translate Y, and this would be 20 pixels. Now we have to go with some bound, hover, and then content P, and then opacity would be 1, and margin bottom, this could be 10 pixels. And what I have done here, I found a mistake here. This is one, and this has to be like this, and now margin bottom is this one. Now we have to go with the transform property, transform, and translate Y, this will be 0, and then transition delay, transition delay, and this would be 0.5 seconds. And then again, let's go with some bound, hover, and then content, TNT, paragraph, and then opacity 1, and then transform, translate Y 0, and then transition delay. What I'm doing, transition delay 0.7 seconds. let's save it and let's see what's going on there. Then we will be back and check. Okay, so you guys can see that when I hover over it, with some delay transition we can get the rest of the text or the paragraph. Okay, so the last thing for this is bound hover, and no, actually it's done. I was just repeating the lines. It is done. So yep, our theme section is also done. Now what we can do, what's next is this blog section, latest blog section, and I just want to finish it now. So let's go and start working on this blog section. Okay, here we go. Here is index.html, and now let's remove this extra space from here, and now let's go for the blog section. So let's write blog section, and let's say end of the blog. I'm not going to go with the sections. I need some space here. And let's start writing our code for the blog. So first of all, I would like to go with the section element, assign it class of page section, margin top 5, and sorry, the ID is blog, and then let's have another division and assign it class of container. Within this I want to go with another division, assign it a class of text center, and then heading 2 with the class of section heading, and then text uppercase. Again, a mistake I've made. I should copy this, and latest blogs or latest posts. This would be better rather than blogs. And then within this, let's go with heading 3, assign it a class of section sub heading, text muted, and let's go with some dummy text of 5 words, that is lorem ipsum. And then after this is the end of this title. Let's save it, move on to the browser. Okay, and here we go. So we have this one. So now what we have to do, we have to create a division and assign it a class of raw, then another division, assigning it a class of column 12, then column large, and then 4, and then within this, let's go with the division, assign it a class, and this is a class of card, margin bottom 4, and I want to use the bootstrap class shadow, and this color class I'm going to use in my CSS. And then let's go with the division, assign it a class of card body, and then within this, let's go with the image, source, and images, and let me use images about, let's use image about 3, and then let's assign it a class of card img top. Okay, then another division, assign it a class, let me bring it here, assign it a class of ribbon, and then text, and then font weight bold, and then post title, let me bring it here to keep it within the screen, post title, and then here I'm going to use the article. So the article I'm going to use, just a minute, I just want to have a comment here for post 1, and then this would be the end of the post. Okay, so after having my post title, here we go, then I have to go with an article, and the article for this article, and within the article let's write header, class of margin bottom 2, and within this I want to go with the division, assigning it a class of font weight bold, and this should be author name, and go with another division, assigning it a class of small, and let's say posted on dash, and I want to go with the time. Okay, yeah, time, and then date, time, this would be 2020, wait a minute, 2020, let me bring it, oops, here, 2020, just let me write me, and not this, inverted commas, and actually there should be a date format, so let me go with the complete one. This would be 2020 05, what's the date today, 29. I'm working on this project from a long time, and there should be something which would be okay. And the time it is 9 o'clock, and it's sharp 9 right now, and then here I just want to write a date, so May 29 2020 at 9 sharp PM. Okay, and then after this the header is closed, and here I want to go with some dummy text, and this would be 30 words. Okay, and for these 30 words of text, first of all let me write it here, this this again a space. Okay, and after P I want to go with href, a link where I'm just saying blog post pst, blog post text. Just I don't have to actually, because I was working on a project and I'm just trying to keep that. Then let's say class bdn, and then bdn large or bdn, and then bdn color. We are going to use it in CSS, and read more, and the article is close. So what I'm going to do, let's save it, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we have a image, the post title. I don't want this post title here, so we are going to set it when we are going to work on the CSS. Then I want that post title here with this ribbon class. So what we can do now, first of all, let me copy and paste this for a couple of times. Okay, so post one is copy, and let me paste it here and here. Let's change the images. Let's see what's going on there first. Not this one. Okay, we have 3 images. Let's change the images, and then about 3 should be only about, and this should be about 2. I don't remember if I have only about image. Oh no, this is about 1, I think. Actually, before that I was trying to use one of this picture in the about section, so I saved with the same names, about names, and then I use them here in my blog section. Okay, now let's go and style for the ribbon and the button. Okay, so move on to the CSS, and let's write here blog, and for this, first of all, let's go and start working with the ribbon class, and the width for this would be 100 pixels, height 100 pixels, margin -10 pixels, and auto, oops, it's not working, auto and -10 pixels. And then I have to go with the background, so BACK, here is the background, and background would be F0D and 803. Okay, and position, I want to go with position. The position for this would be absolute, and top 0, and then oops, where I am, top 0, and the right for this would be 0 again. Save it. Let's see what's going on in the browser. Okay, so this is the background, the ribbon class, and the post shifts here. So now we have to give it this cut or this style. So for that, let's go back, and here let's use the ribbon class with a pseudo class before, and here the content, nothing, position absolute, bottom minus 30 pixels, and left 0, and then border left is 75 pixels, no, then I have to go with the solid, and then F0 D803 color, save it, and then say border top 30 pixels again, 30 pixels, and then solid transparent. Let's save. It's not done, I know. Yep, there's only this way of the ribbon, but we have to set it more, and for that kind of setting, again within this, let me show you. Before within this before pseudo element, we have to write bottom 30 pixels, again solid transparent, again this one is top, and let me copy this same, let's paste it here, save it, and let's see. Okay, so it is going to be fine soon. Okay, don't worry about it, we are still working on it. Now we have done with the ribbon before, now we have to work with the ribbon after class, and again the pseudo element after, and let's go with the content nothing, position absolute, bottom minus 30 pixel, and let me copy this one. Okay, so let me copy the same code here. We need to just change something here. In place of left, let's use right, and then border, in place of this border left, let's use border right, and then again I have to go with border top, solid transparent, border bottom. It is done. Let's save it and see. Okay, so you guys can see that we just changed the position here, the direction, the right and the left, and then the last thing is, let's go and have a text class with the text align center, and here sorry, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, it's working now. And let's go with the BDN color, and then background, and background is 0.3. It's let's save it. Wow, it's not working here. Why it's not working? It has to, because we have selected this button class BDN color, and let me check that what I have done here. If I have mentioned BDN color, BDN and BDN color class, and then BDN color class, let's see, BDN color class, I don't know why it's not appearing here. It has to be shown BDN color. Let me check. Okay, I'm just trying to find my mistake. If you guys can see, to let me know, because I don't know where I mistook. and I'm trying to find it. So href, and then there isn't any link, then class bdn color color. There is a mistake, and again here bdn color class, and bdn color background is this. It has to work. I really don't know why it is not appearing here. There should be a color, and my apologies, I don't know what happened to this. Okay, we will sort it out. If I like BDN color, let's change it BDN. Let's use a bootstrap class, and that is BG warning. And let me comment it out. Sorry, and then here, yeah, it is working. So let's go with the bootstrap class BG warning, and okay, so let's remove it from here, and let's save it, and let's go with the bootstrap class background warning. Where is the button here? It should be BG warning, and then BG warning. Let's save it and let's see. Okay, so everything is done here. Until now we have finished our team section and the blog post. Let's check it. Responsive. Yep. Nice. Okay, it's working. Everything's stacked nicely, and the shadow class we use, we can see the shadows below the cards. And let's go and let's finish this. It's too long project actually. Let's finish it now. Let's use this this subscription section, and then contact section, and we have this footer section. Too much still needs to do too much things, so hold on please. Okay, now let me check if my screen is still okay. It's 43 minutes long video here. This part is 43. I am recording it partially because it's too long. Let me remove this extra space from here, and now let's go with the sign up section. Sign up. End of sign up. Need some room here. Okay, let's go with the section element and assign it a class of sign up section. Margin top 5. ID would be sign up. Let's go with the division and assign it to class of container, and another division, assign it to class of raw, another division, assign it to class of column, medium 10, and then column large 8, and max auto text center, and then let's have heading 2 class of text dog, margin bottom 5, and then let's have a subscribe to receive updates, and then here let's go with the form element and form class of form inline display flags, and then input class form control, and then flags fill, and margin right 0, then margin small devices 2, and margin bottom 3, margin bottom small devices 0, and hold on please, let's bring it here, and then let's go with an ID of input email, and the type of this would be email placeholder, and then enter email address, now let's have a button here, and for the button let's go with the button element, button class of bdn, then bdn danger and auto, and then the type of this would be submit, and let's write subscribe, subscribe, and you guys don't forget to subscribe the channel. Okay, so it is done here. Let's see, not this one. Okay, so we have a subscribe update button and the input form. It's not so clear because let's have some breaks here, so let me go with nope. Okay, and let's see, yeah, so you guys can see subscribe to receive updates. Now we have to go with this connect section, this connect form proper, and then this footer section. Okay, so let's move on to the editor and start working on it. Let's remove it, and let's remove all these extra spaces. Okay, here again let's have our contact section. If you guys need the code, do let me know in the comments below, I'll provide you the code. Okay, contact section, and then end of the contact, and let me tell you, don't forget to subscribe, and if you like this video, hit the like button. Let's start with section element, ID, contact, and then the class for this would be contact, margin top 5, and then division, assign it a class, of container, and then let's go with another division. Another division, assign it a class of text center, text and center, heading 2, class, section, heading, text uppercase, contact, okay, not us, only contact is okay. Then let's go with heading 3, class of section, subheading, text muted, 5 words. And let's go with some 8 words here, okay. Let me bring it here. This time I just used 8 words here. And then after, let's go with the division, assign it a class of raw, and another division, assign it a class of column LG6, and then division, class of raw, and then let's go with the division, class of column LG6, and then info. Let's use some font or some icons, and let's say FA map, and then after this let's go with some heading 4, address, and then paragraph element, lorem Gibson Street, and then let me say break tag. I'm from Brazil, so I want to write my capital city name Brasilia, and DFE, and then DFE and some some zip code. And then after this, let's have a division, assign it a class of column LG6 again, and info class again. And then within this division I want to go with a font or some icon class, FE, and then font. Let me bring it here, okay, font. And now I want to go with heading 4, let's say call us, and then here paragraph, and plus 55 and 61 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then let's go with another division, assign it a class of column LG6 again, info class, and here we have to go with the I class FA envelope, And then after here, let's go with the heading 4. This would be email us, and here we can see paragraph, again contact at test.com, and then break tag test at example.com. Let's see what's going on actually. Then it's not this one. Okay, so okay, it's working. And then after this test.com, let's have another division and assign it a class of COL, call LG6, wow, and info class. And then let's go with I element class of FA at FA clock, and let's say heading 4, and working hours, and then here paragraph element Monday to Friday, and 9 a.m. to 5, let me write it, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then break tag, and then let's say Sunday would be 9 a.m. what I've done here, 9 a.m. Hold on please, I'm sorry I didn't see this. Okay, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Let's save it and let's see. Okay, so all these four kind of columns have done. Now we have to prepare the form, and for the form, let's have a commenter the form, and division class column LG6, and then form, and then division div class form group group, and then let's go with input place holder, and this should be name, and then the type of this is text. Let's go with the name, and the name would be name. Here let's type the class, and this time it would be form control, okay, and then I want to go with another division, assign it a class of form group, and let's bring it here, and here my placeholder is looking strange. Now it's okay. Form group, and then within this division, let's go with another input, place holder, input place holder email, and the type of this is email, then class is form control actually. Form control. Let me bring it here. Okay, form control, and then here the name should be email. That's all. Let's save it and let's see what's going on in the browser. And okay, name, email, and now we have to go excuse me, with another input, another division, assigning it a class of form group, form group, and then input form group and input, and then placeholder subject, that should be subject, and the type would be text, and then the class here form control, and then name, subject, let's see what's going on here. Okay, we have a subject here, and let's back to the browser. And then form subject is done, and now let's have another division, assigning it a class of form group, and then text area, and here the placeholder would be message, class of form control, name, let's do this, name, and the name would be message, and here I want rows, 5 rows, not 4, 5. Yes, not rows, 5. And text area is done. Let's save it. Let's see, where is that? It is refreshing, and yep, we do have the message area, the 5 rows. Now what's next? Let's have another division. After this, text area of 5 rows, division, assign it a class of text center, and then the button type would be submit, and class is BDN Danger. It's a bootstrap class, and it's okay. Over there I have used the rounded class, so I'm not going to use the rounded one here. And let's see, send message. Let's save it and let's see if it's working or not. It is. So we have this but we need another division here. There should be a break here. Yep, okay, so it is here. Now we have to set this side, okay, style this side, not set. So for that, let's go to the main.css and let's have a comments here. Let's say contact, and here let's have a contact, and then info class. Here the padding is 20 pixels, 40 pixels, and then background is, oops, okay, I don't want to go with this background. Let me change. I want to keep it a bit lighter, so let me remove it from here. F7 E759, and then let's go with the color, and the color is hash, where's hash, 131313 131313. I want to go with the black one, and then let's go with text, text align, center, border 1 pixel, solid white. Let's remove this space, bring it here, and then class contact, and then info class, and then here the font size would be 30 pixels, and 30 pixels, and then I want to go with the color. So the color is going to be hash A31818, margin bottom would be 15 pixels, and then again let's have a contact and info heading 4, and then let's go with the padding 0, margin 0, 0, 0, 10 pixels. I mistook here. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 10 pixels and 0. And then font size 16 pixels, and font weight bold, and then let's go with the text transform uppercase, and here again let's go with the contact info p, font size 15 pixels. So let's save it and let's see. Wow, it's looking nice and cooler than this one. It's looking great. So I hope that it's not done. Actually, we have to, I'm tired sitting for a long time. If you guys want to do this one like a rounded button, then you just have a class there and give it a border radius 50 pixels. Let's go and do this last section. This one, what's the name of this section? Footer section. Okay, I'm too tired, but I have to finish this. Okay, so now let's go and start creating the footer section. And for the footer section, first of all, let's go, I don't think that we need comments now because this is our last section. Oops. Okay, and I just want to go directly with the footer element, assigning it a class, margin top 5, and then ID would be footer, and then division, assign it a class of container, display, medium, flags, padding top and bottom 4, and another division, assign it a class of margin right, medium, auto, text, center, and then text, medium, left, then division, assign it a class, and this would be copyright, and here let's use the ampersand and copy semicolon to get the copyright symbol, and copyright, and here let's say strong, let's have a span element in this strong, secure for our page title, and then after this let's say all right, or whatever you guys want to write here, you can write it. All right, reserved, rights reserved. Then let's go with another division, and here we have a class of social links, then text, sender, and text, medium, right, padding top 3, and then padding top, medium 0, and let's go with some unordered list here, assigning it a class of social, SOCIL, social, and then here list item, assigning it a class of list item, and then a link, assign it a class of list link, and then within this link, and I should have a link here. Now I want to go with the social icon. I'm sorry, I'm just forgetting to bring the screen in the middle. Okay. I class FAB, FA, and then Facebook. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy and paste it for 3 times. This is for Facebook, this one is for Twitter, this one is for Instagram. Let's see, we have these 3, and LinkedIn also. And let's have another one for the LinkedIn, and let's try to change the names. So the first one is Facebook, the second one is FAB, and this should be Instagram, and this should be let's say Twitter, and here it would be Instagram, and this would be LinkedIn. Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. So LinkedIn, let's save it. Let's see. Not here. Here. Okay. So we have these icons here. Now let's go to the CSS and start styling our icons here. I don't need to write, but I'm habitual of writing this, so let's do this for the last time. And then let's go with the social class and social display flex, and then width would be 250 pixels. Justify content space between, list style type none, and now here let's go with again with social, and then list item, and position for list item, position relative, width would be 60 pixels, and the height for this would be 60 pixels, and border radius 50%, background would be white. Let's save it and let's see. Okay, so you guys can see, and now let's move on, and here I want to social class, and then list item class, pseudo element after, and let's have another social class with list item and pseudo element before class, and then here let's go with the content, and not this one, content, and then position. So position for this would be absolute, and top would be 0, left 0, width 100%, and HIGHT height 100%. Spelling of my height is terrible. Okay, and then background, this would be linear gradient, and I want to go with 45 degrees, red and yellow, red and yellow and then let's go with some border radius. Border radius, this would be 50%. Then z index -1, and then filter, let's use some blur, 10 pixels, and opacity for this would be 0, and transition 1 second. Let me bring it here. Let's save it and let's see. Okay, cannot see any change, but soon we will. It's not appearing here. So this is what we have worked with the before pseudo element, and now we have to go with and work with the after pseudo element. So for this we have to go with social and then list item, then after filter and filter blur, and filter blur 20 pixels, and let's go with this social list item hover, and then pseudo element before, and now we have to go with this social list item and hover pseudo element after. Then let's go with the opacity. Opacity would be spanning of opacity. Opacity would be 1. Let's bring it here. Let's say that social list item and then list link and position absolute top 10 pixels, left 10 pixels, right 10 pixels, bottom 10 pixels. Text align center, and then line height 50 pixels. Color for this would be white, and then background black. Let me bring it here. Background black, and then font size 28 pixels, border radius 50%, and then transition would be 2 seconds. So again here, let's go with the, let's wait a minute, let me show you. Okay, so we have that red and yellow gradient at the back, but now we have to work on these inside elements. So when I hover over it, there is a white ring. The background actually it appears like a ring. So when I hover over it, there is a background and then there is a kind of a ring. Okay. Now we have to go with this social and then list item and list link icon and text shadow 0 to 28 pixels, and then border radius would be 50%. What I'm doing, no, I don't have to do this. Text shadow is not this one, I'm sorry, my apologies. Text shadow would be 0 2 pixels, then 5 pixels. Now it is show that I am tired. 0 0 0 and then 0.2 and semicolon. Let me bring it here, and then let's go with the social list item and child. You know what we are talking about? We are talking about these inside elements. Okay, these one are some icons. So nth child, social list item nth child and nth child 1, and then anchor tag. Let it be here, and then comma, and let's say social list item and nth child 1, and the pseudo element before, and again social list item and pseudo element before, social list item nth child 1, nth child 1, and here is after, and now EFTR. Okay, and now we can go with the background linear gradient, and this would be again 45 degrees, 0 0 AEFF, and then A2 0 0 FF, there was semicolon. Let's go. Okay, it's working, but this black hasn't to be appear here in this way. So let's go with the other one, and we'll see that here it should be white actually. Let's go with the white one, and let's see. No. Okay, so let me do something, which is, let's copy this one, and paste it for a couple of times. And then now we have to use the classes here. So in place of this one, it should be, oops, so this should be 2, and here this should be 3, and this should be the 4th one. So let's change the colors here. And for this one, 45 degrees, and here the color, this time the colors are 002, 00A2 FF, and here this would be FF1E00, and then for the third one this would be, I've done for the second one, okay, AA00AE 00AE, not 2. Okay, it's going to be the same. This is for the first one, and then 00A2FF, and this one, okay, A00A2FF, yep. And for the third one, FF008C, and this could be CE6708, CC6708, and for the last one, this one, this could be 0791C7, and this is F794A5. Let's save it and let's see. Okay, so there is some problem here, which I don't know that where I mistook, but you know what, our project is done, so I can do something. I'll make another tutorial for all these things because I'm too tired, but I have done this one. All of the other things are working. Let me show you once again: the navigation bar, hero image, button, the causes section, the models. You guys don't forget to click the I button and learn these model section, and this about us, and then the team section and blog section, this contact us. Only there could be some issue, but right now I'm too tired, so I'm sorry I cannot continue with this. I'm surely I will do this in future, and I'll explain you guys to do it in a better way than me. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe the channel, because in the next video I'm going to have some interesting projects. Let me show you the responsiveness of this one, and it is fully responsive. You guys can see responsive to all breakpoints. So I hope that and the menu bar is also working. Okay, I hope you guys like this. If so, don't forget to subscribe the channel. It's a request, and wait for the next project. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, hasta la vista and ciao ciao.